Father God, look at be poor people live here, sir. Look what the man them do.
Welcome back to My View TV, the people's platform, the home of undiluted news, reviews, updates, and your daily dose of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in here to cheer for me. Everything what you see up my natural talent. Let me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple, me.
Welcome people, hope everybody doing okay, hope everybody doing alright. Stop where I do 1 second there and lend me your ears before you go your bed. And a bedtime yet. Yesterday was a lesson and tomorrow is an opportunity. Do not regret about the past and expect good things from the future. Live today the best way you can. Have a good night and a lovely dream. Hold on a bit there now, people. One only passing things still are going on the news. Remember me tell you about the boy where the police them hold down the road there? Me never get to tell you everything. So here wagwan now, man. Gunmen held that supermarket, Opal and Nova. Yes, the police in Nova are probing whether 2 men arrested at the supermarket in Opal on Monday night were robbers or contracted killers. I feel like they are contract killers still. You understand? The men are being questioned by investigators. 2 illegal firearms and several rounds of ammo were taken from the men whose identity are being withheld pending further investigation. It is reported that 3 men had been lurking at the supermarket over the course of the day on Monday. The police were subsequently called and 2 of the men were apprehended and firearms seized. The 3rd accomplice escaped and is currently being sought by the police. Should I slap a little dirty boy them? You come and tell people about go for them and go arrest them. Them police make sense. When is it, people? Conjure come out, come tell us watch China man. Can't manage your country no more, And just do like we bros do. For the people them who wonder we bros do. The same thing we bros do when they go for the dust down a garden. Anyway, people, 7 persons remain hospitalized from the July 2 vehicle crash in St. Anne's that claimed the life of 5 so far. More them supposed to have dead. Remember me tell you now. More than 20 persons were admitted in the St. Anne's Bay Regional Hospital. 2 persons died on the day of the incident. We have 7 persons still admitted. 5 males and 2 female. And they must say, yo, them still need surgery. And Dennis Morgan tell me that, people. You understand? Dennis Morgan, the hospital chief executive officer. And for the people that who never know what happened, speeding cars, all of that. Watch it me come over on. Right back at Central Kingston, Magan, and move on to the list where the people have to say, because the people know exactly what I go on. More house has been set ablaze in section of Kingston Central. It believes that the works of arsonists. There are no report of injuries. The building damage were on Tex Lane. Tuesday morning blaze followed similar incident in recent week. On August 8th, houses on James Street and Smith Lane were affected. More than 30 persons were left homeless. Resident reportedly heard gunshot before the fire broke out. I tell you something. The 3-yard man do it again. During the visit on August 9th, the 3-yard man Conjure Hopeless said the government would review the scope of zone of special operation currently in Parade Garden to include the community of spoilers on the eve of the alleged firebomb attack. And guess what? I know the 3-yard man not do nothing in a paper. I know him don't do it. You understand? Remember good. Round the 1 PMP stronghold. So no matter them want kill off them one another, he just allow them for them kill off themselves. And me are right with that. You understand? Me are right with that. It was supported by People's National Party caretaker for the constituency. Yes, Imani Duncan Price and the people them say my view. You know, Imani look like Madam Man in a clean clothes. I say only just see that. Long time me know that. Donovan Williams from the governing Jamaica Labour Party is currently the MP. Parade Guard was declared Zozo on January 9th. Yes. Only pass watch down there asleep, you understand? They're not really busy about the people, them. But here are now people.
About 2:30 this morning, I'm inside my house, asleep, and feel a fire heat. When we get up and meet the door, I feel a fire heat, and upstairs, and feel the people get up, not into the house. I feel like they're outside, on the road. Then we walk out the back and we move the fire. Fire in the place and close the door. Get them out of there so they can
No.
fire boom.
On the fire. Look on the fire there.
Lock the gate. Lock the gate. In the night from the gate. Lock.
That's a one word of
And two fire to get up. Let me get wide open.
Kim, come, baby, come.
The gate wide open. So
And I know the fireman them can't reach him. Just late and slow.
I can't tell you why.
Come near for us to this.
Look how the youth them left all the way from Clarendon and just go so boom, go home some country go kill off themselves. Why is it that them never read the sign? I did again. Me know say them read the sign, but them still feel like say them supposed to jump. Let me just go down into the community to talk to one and two local people. Here we go on now.
This is indeed very tragic for us. It's a loss for the church, it's a loss for the community, and I'd hear say a loss for the country. They have been very, very positive children. In fact, Tavan has just completed UE. Tavares completed UTech. So that speaks for their ambition as it relates to where they could have been anywhere, because they have the quality, the manners, the discipline, and what it really needs for them to progress. We share in the loss and we are sharing in the pain also. And our presence here has brought some comfort. We have prayed with them and we are going in one by one, two by two, just to counsel with them and hold their hands up.
Make I move on with the news now. People, me reach on part of the review where you don't really have to listen. If you don't want to stop right or so and go find something else too, or you don't want to go on the bed, you can't go on. You understand? Because the people, them favorite 3-card man, I go talk. Yes, the favorite 3-card man. Country hopeless. It breaks my heart to see citizens in conflict with the security force. At the core of the problem is the issue of respect in relationship between the citizen and law enforcement officer. People not going to respect them because them lie and them thief. So all people respect liar than thief, eh? All people are going to respect you. Remember you, they come tell the people, them say, yo, you can sleep with no windows and doors open. Bet you any money say uptownish pa you live, you don't do that because you're afraid yourself. You understand? But anyway, you walk one for that.
Really grates me. It just hurt my heart when I see the citizens and the security forces in conflict, particularly when our women get into conflict with the security forces. And I've been talking with the commissioner about this as to how we can educate our public to have a different kind of interaction with the police. I was recently in central Kingston, and the young lady pointed out, that the police, they're not treated with respect. And that's the core of the problem. That is the core of the problem. It's a respect issue. Not only is it that the police, may come up to them and say, yeah, I'll go over there, sir. But it is also the fact that the citizens hurl expletives wantonly at the police and harass them when they are doing their jobs. Now, the professionals ought to be able, and it's a professional force, to filter that out and continue to do their jobs. But you'll never be able to always take the security forces out of the context of the society. And so it is important that we treat with this issue of aggression around the use of authority.
Hold on, the 3-card man not done yet. The objective of good law is to uphold the safety and security of all our citizens. Listen now. Listen, the people them don't trust the police and the people them will never trust the police. None tall. What's the one that then called Fitzbill? The people them don't like him. You understand? Because him too lie. But anyway, here comes Joe again.
We also addressed another issue, which is extrajudicial killings and police killings in our society. If you were to just reflect back to 20, 30 years ago, when the news report, man was shot and killed, that standard report, gun, firearm recovered, and that was the end of that. There's a generation who has no recollection of that. Or the constant, crying of mothers on the radio, a police raid. And now, when I raised the issue in Parliament, and I said, well, we came together and the Parliament passed the Indicom Act. And the Indicom Act was very influential in its impact on the police force. But that's not the complete story of agency. Because the truth is that the police force itself, the JCF itself, recognized that the way in which law enforcement was conducted was not supportive of the objective of providing safety and security to the citizens. And so there were members of the JCF recognized that. And I remember speaking to former Commissioner Williams, who pointed out that, you know, they took great effort in changing the use of force policy to control and regulate how the security force would use force without violence, and how to ensure that force is proportionate to the threat. So all around we are seeing agency, the internal ability to change one's circumstance being exercised. And we should commend the JCF